Hey guys, so today I have something that's very important that I wanted to discuss with you. As you all know, all over the social media, they're talking about cuties and how horrible this film is and blah, 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 blah. Well, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about another movie that I saw on Netflix that's called The Social Dilemma. The Social Dilemma. And the reason that I wanted you to know about this movie, actually, it's a documentary, is because it talks about how the people from Google, Facebook, Twitter, all the social media people, including Pinterest, they bring out into the light how they came up with the software and ideas on how to get people addicted to all of this. Yes, it is so eye-opening. Even those people who they used to work for them, they own up to it. They're just like, I'm addicted. As much as I wish I could say I'm not, I'm still looking at my emails multiple times a day. I'm still going on Twitter. I'm still checking Facebook posts. I get dings and I get a high from hearing those dings. Yes, and those likes and all of that. You have got to watch this. I just only wish that I would have seen this movie sooner, because let me tell you, it would have changed the way that I parent. Honestly, it would have changed the way that I live my life. Now, one of the dilemmas, and that is one of the reasons why it's called that, one of the dilemmas is that our society is based on this. It's based on checking. As far as my life is concerned, I could not teach if it were not for technology, Gmail and Facebook and all of that. So I wanted to, kind of talk a little bit about the dilemma that we are faced with, because our children have to use the internet. It's kind of like eating. If you are, if you have issues with overeating, well, the issue is that you have to have food, right? There's no way you cannot eat. And so it makes it hard. Well, the same thing with technology. It's all around us. We have the phone attached to our hips. Some of us do. And it feels like, we can't get away from it, even if we tried. So what do we do as parents? What do we do? I know my youngest doesn't have a cell phone yet, but he still gets on the internet. He still can talk to friends. He could still chat, get on inappropriate websites or whatever. That's a reality. So you can't keep your kids in a bubble. We could easily say, okay, no internet, nothing, at all. But then what about school? They have to get on for school. They have to get on for church. They have to get on for whatever reason, extracurricular activities. Like my youngest does virtual tennis over the internet. So how do you parent? How do you do it? And in the movie or the documentary, The Social Dilemma, it talks about the way that they gather information. You are the product. So everyone thinks, is concerned about selling of information, selling of pictures, selling of all these things that you post on Facebook or social media. You are the product. They are gathering information and selling you and making billions of dollars on information because you are being sold. They are creating virtual avatars of yourself. They can predict what you will do. When you're scrolling through Facebook, do you notice that there's patterns? Like you're like, wow, there's a lot more interesting things now. You click on it, you stop and pause. They count the seconds that you are looking at a picture. You don't even have to click on it. They have the technology and they are gathering that information about what you do. And these are the people that actually created the software, created the forums like Facebook, Twitter, and all of that. So this is not a conspiracy theorist type of documentary or video that I'm doing now. I just wanted to make you aware that there is a danger looming over us. So going back to the Cuties movie. So all over social media was talking about how horrible this movie is. How pedophilia is being, perpetuated by watching this movie and endorsing it. Well, guess what? We are all endorsing it by talking about it, aren't we? I'm doing that now. I'm guilty of it, and I'll admit it. We are talking about this movie, and of course, it creates curiosity. I would bet, if I was a betting woman, that they did this on purpose. Okay, someone out there saw this movie and saw the social things that we're going through right now and said, you know what? If we put this out there, they're going to watch it because people are going to be so upset about it. And so there are worse movies out there, I have to say. It was not a good movie. I watched it and I was like, I had to skip through a lot of it. It was, some of the scenes were disgusting, the way they moved and did, vulgar dance moves and things like that. However, there are worse movies out there. And where's the outrage on those movies? So I try to keep my videos short, but I wanted you to know and be aware of The Social Dilemma. Watch it, discuss it with your children, with your family, and get back with me and tell me what your thoughts are on that movie, that documentary, because I promise you, it is eye-opening. I learned so much. And I am going to try to cut back on my social media and things like that. I'll still do my videos, but I am going to try to be more aware of how long I spend on my phone and Facebook and Gmail. Those are my nemesises. All right, as always, good luck on your journey. We have so many hurdles, so many obstacles in our journey, don't we, as parents these days? Oh, I wish I was a grandparent already and have my kids grown. But anyway, but then I would have grandkids to worry about. So either way, parents and grandparents, good luck on your journey. And I hope to see y'all soon. Take care. Bye.